Hello guys and gals, it is F1 Backwards here, back with another Forza Horizon 4 video, and in this one I'll be showing you how to get all 3 stars in all 10 challenges in the Drift Club story. But before we begin, I need to go through a few things first. So first up, I won't be showing the whole video of each run, just the starts and the ends, because the route to each one is easy enough, as all you'll be doing is drifting, maximising the points you can, then when you've got enough, just race to the finish. It's also to help on time for you guys, as you probably don't want to sit through half an hour of video. And 2, and I cannot stress this enough, before you begin, go into your settings and turn off traction and stability control. I completely forgot for the first 4 drift challenges and made my life pointlessly difficult. And I don't know if this guy is Welsh or not, but the accent did my absolute tits in, even more than the racers, and I'm Welsh. Okay, so that's cleared up, let's go with it then.
Rubber's warm, let's keep going, shall we? Gloves. I'm sure you've noticed them, but we've started adding some flags to bits of road that are really quite good for drifting. A great bit of practice for drift driving.
This one actually did my head in first, purely because obviously I had my traction and stability control on and I was making life harder for myself. I'd be getting all the points but not getting there in time, or vice versa. But like I said, if you turn everything off, this one and the rest of them are actually a breeze.
Technically, but now let's see some passion. Come on. You see? Forget all my explanations of drifting. Just watch this. Nicely done. Now, we'll keep your score on the Drift Club ladder for eager new drivers to try and beat. I prefer they didn't, but you know how they get. It's computer games.
Never to let the points put you off, because there of course there'll be some that will need you to get 500,000 and you might think that's nearly impossible, but like I said, it should be absolutely no problem. But never let it put you off, and if you do fail, just keep going, learn from your mistakes, eventually you will definitely get it. So practice, practice, practice.
Turn sharp right.
Force equals mass times acceleration minus friction. Drifting is all mathematics, you see. I do like mathematics. Though, you might say it's as easy as braking on the way into the turn to make the back lively. This shifts weight onto the front of the car. It's a friendly club, no need to make the rest of us look foolish. You make it look really easy. Liven up the rear, apply a bit of acceleration, then steer, and Robert is your father's brother. I've put in a route down to the old rail yard. I think you'll see what I'm getting at. More of a challenge if I made you wear washing up gloves. And up here, just a cheeky little detour down the side. Really chuffed Joel persuaded you to front up our little band. I think it's just the thing we needed. If we really want to be taken seriously, we need a bit of a personality to lead the way. A nice one. Anyway, no more said about that.
Number 5 is where I had the revelation and the thought of, how can I make this easier for myself? And oh, look at that, it turns out, turning again traction stability control off, oh, made my life a hell of a lot easier, and actually made this a whole lot more fun as well.
You're using too much power.
Turn right. Turn right.
Very good technically, but not... very technically proficient. Well done.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
What did you make of that? If we get them used to long drives, we can have drift clubbers laying down rubber in every corner of the UK. Here we go, a nice technical drive on mixed road surfaces. I do love the technical ones.
I knew I was going to get the points, but I thought I wouldn't actually be able to finish it in time. But luckily, as you can see coming up, there's a nice jump that you can use to get right to the finish, as long as you get enough points to this point, which you really should. And there's the jump. So instead of going left and following the road, weird up, and there you go. So you should be done at this point. And again, that's another easy 3 stars.
Now, some people claim that you have to use rear-wheel drive cars to drift. That is simply not true. Some of the greatest proponents of functional oversteering, or drifting if you prefer, come from stage right. Course is laid out, though you're welcome to have a little fun on the way. You see? Forget all my explanations of drifting. Just watch this. There, you see, this is just my point. People think drifting is simply losing control of the vehicle, when in fact, you are delicately balancing traction loss with grip. It's a different... These long country drives are perfect for spreading Drift Club far and wide. So if you can make your way to Broadway for me, please. Now, coming up on my favourite sequence, the technical bit with lots of tight turns. Come on now, it's a friendly club, no need to make the rest of us look foolish.
In 200 meters, turn left. In 400 meters, turn right. Recalculating route. In 100 meters, turn left.
Well now, the spirit of Mr. Takahashi is alive and well in Horizon Drift Club. While the spirit of Robert Glenn is more than happy endlessly fiddling in. You should know the way, though of course you're welcome to use the sat-nav. Sorry, I'm not sure why I said that.
Edinburgh town, and if you don't have that many points at this point, you should be able to get it, because it'll tell you to be drifting through absolutely everywhere, roundabouts, through corners. But if you do have the amount of points, you can just skip all that and just drive straight to the finish.
There you go. Edinburgh Drift, if I might be allowed a little joke at the expense of the film industry. And you will be driving it up to the Horizon Festival and into the drift circle in the middle of the festival. I must say, I'm quite jealous.
Oh, almost done, as long as I stop crashing into every bugger there. But if you listen to my tips and hints at the beginning of the guide, you should have, like I said, absolutely no problem. It's one of the easiest stories once you know what you're doing and sort of how to drift. I do have another video up on how to drift if you are having any problems with it, so feel free to go and check that one out. But again, thanks for watching this one, guys. It's much appreciated. If you enjoyed, like, comment and subscribe, but I'll see you in the next one.
There it is, the drift circle, and the whole world watching. I can barely breathe. Flipping heck, this has really been quite the journey, hasn't it? And may I add that it has been a personal honour to see you in action. So, after discussion with the other members of the club,